Ghurbat is a word with no English translation. I'm not among those who insist that English is wholly inadequate for expressing emotions, but in the case of this word, English cannot do it justice. It's not simply homesickness, a temporary bout felt when traveling abroad to study a language. It's not a temporary emotion, it's a permanent feeling. It's not exile either. Some of us left by choice, and others still may return one day. It's not estrangement or alienation. I feel like I'm part of America. I have friends here, family. I speak the language. I've lived most of my life here. It's not displacement or rootlessness. I wasn't displaced. We migrated like everyone else. And I'm not rootless. I feel rooted here. I have a community, friends, family, but somehow I feel like I don't belong. It's not really nostalgia or longing because I don't have much to be nostalgic for. I spent just a few years in Iran, interspliced in my teenage years, adulthood. It's not as if I spent my whole life there to look back and reminisce like my parents and grandparents. You can say ghurbat is to feel like a foreigner or an outsider, but at times I wonder how much of that is self-imposed. Americans insist that I'm just as American as they are, that I belong to this country as much as someone whose ancestors were on the Mayflower, but somehow deep down I don't believe it. I appreciate all their good sentiments and how welcoming they are, but ultimately I feel that they're just sentiments and that I really do belong somewhere else. Ghurbat is such a difficult feeling to explain. You really just have to feel it yourself. And at times you can feel like you have imposter syndrome or as if you're playing it up. You know, maybe my parents are the ones who really truly deserve to feel this, but somehow spending a lifetime enwrapped in a country that I hardly got to see, speaking a language that I at times struggle to balance with my new language, or experiencing things via secondhand stories and tales told at the dinner table made me feel like I belonged to a place that I seldom saw. Perhaps the answer is just to assimilate, to pick a Western name, to forget your idiosyncrasies, to pluck your eyebrows, dress like Americans dress. But then of what use is that? To lose your beautiful culture and your identity, for others to mock you as whitewashed or as forgetting who you are. Ghurbat is a beautiful word, and perhaps it's poetic justice that it's untranslatable. Just like our being, our culture, our experiences, these feelings we have cannot be translated, cannot be explained. Either you understand them or you don't. There's no way to make them understood. The word ghurbat is like that feeling. Either you get it or you don't. I can tell you that it's homesickness, loneliness, displacement, estrangement, exile, unrootedness, all of these words, diaspora, call it what you will. There is no translation. You either experience it and understand it or you don't. If you follow this page for a time, you'll know I've never made a video like this. I don't know, maybe because of the war or as the years go by and I keep telling myself I'll go back to Iran and I don't. I feel like this is something we should speak about. And if you'd like to reduce your feeling of estrangement, a good way to do so is by learning our mother tongue. So if you'd like, I'd be honored if you can join us for the Persian Summer Intensive. The link is in my bio.